Hello, I'm back again, and today I want to tell you all about the brand new Jo Malone perfume, which is from the Cologne Intense collection. It is called Bronze, Wood and Leather. I am 100% smitten with it, but I have to be honest, I don't think it's for everybody, because the Cologne Intense collections do tend to be a little bit darker, a little bit more woodsy, maybe a little bit more heavy, smoky, woodsy. Not so pretty and light, they're more on the darker side of life. This one is Bronze, Wood and Leather, so it's got very much a melody of woods, quite warm and smoky and very woodsy. It's a bit like being in a log cabin woodsy with a smoking fire. So it's very warm and brown and woodsy. Then it's got a real heavy hit of leather, but then it's also got a burst of grapefruit and bergamot. So it's got that kind of, again, the smokiness and the bergamot, but then the freshness of the kind of very tart grapefruit, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's also got a tiny twist of juniper, which is the berries that you make gin from, I think, or it's very gin connected, so it's got that gin kind of scent. And then it's also got some vetiver in there, which is kind of like quite a dry, grassy scent. So it kind of reminds me of like a log cabin in an enchanted wood, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm spouting nonsense, but it reminds me of that kind of the smoking fire, like oodles of wood, leather armchairs, berries that you can forage for in the woods, and just kind of like quite a magical woodland feel to it. It's also quite a masculine scent, so if you are a man and you're looking for a new Jo Malone perfume and you don't feel like there's much in the collection for you, I really think this could fill the void that you've been looking for. But I'm obviously a lady and I love it. I do tend to like the more heavy, smoky, woodsy fragrances from Jo Malone. Like, I personally love the Wild Fig and Cassis, which they no longer do. I love the Dark Amber and Ginger Lily. I love the Pomegranate Noir, so I really do favour those kind of darker ones. It reminds me a little bit of the Incense and Cedrat. It reminds me a little bit of the Myrrh and Tonka. It does remind me of a more masculine version of Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, even though they're very different. And it also has a bit of a Fornasetti vibe to it. Like, it's got that real dark, woody incense feel to it, which one of my Fornasetti candles does. And I don't know about you, but I love the smell of Fornasetti candles, so that's something that makes me happy. Do you know what? It's just gorgeous. Like, I do feel like this perfume isn't for everybody, and that's fine, but to be honest, I absolutely adore it. So if you are a fan of Peony and Blush Suede, or Lime Basil Mandarin, or Sea Salt and Wood Sage, maybe this perfume isn't for you. But if you are on the heavier, darker, more masculine side of things, then I would definitely give this a try. It is £120 for a 100ml bottle, so it is a little bit more expensive than their classic collection, but it is much richer, and also the longevity of it is incredible. Like, you spray once and that's pretty much enough, twice if you're feeling wild, and then it lasts all day long, and it kind of actually, if on your clothes, it lasts until the next day. It's a really long-lasting fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm such a fan of this perfume already, and I've only had it a couple of days. I absolutely love it. It's a real winner for me. I'm so excited about it. I feel like I've been waiting for something really dark and exciting from Jo Malone for a long time, because a lot of the most recent fragrances have been really light and pretty, just really like pretty bundles of joy and loveliness. But I also want something a little bit darker and a little bit like more like a sexy man. Like, I want to smell like a sexy man, and this makes me smell like a sexy man, and I'm into that. It's absolutely divine. I love it. But honestly, if you love the darker, richer, more opulentness, and you're not afraid of a more masculine scented perfume, then I think you're gonna love it too. If you love things like, oh, I don't know, Roger or Amor Oud or anything like that, I think again you're gonna love it. It's not for the faint-hearted, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm such a fan. Congratulations, Jo Malone. You nailed it. Thank you very much for watching. If you feel like subscribing, please do. It's always a joy to have you back. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.